Hello students, today we are going to do in this video the topic stress management. As we have already did this topic in the class, but now we are doing this topic for revision purposes. So let's start. The word stress was originally used by Salil in 1956 to describe the pressure experienced by a person in response to life demands. These demands are referred to as stressors. Stress can be positive or negative. According to Salil, stress is a process of adjusting to or dealing with circumstances that disrupt or threaten to disrupt a person's physical or psychological functioning. Stress is basically tension, strain, or pressure from a situation that requires us to use, adapt, or develop new coping skills. What is stress? According to Benjamin Franklin, stress is often termed as a 20th century syndrome born out of man's race towards modern progress and its ensuing complexities. So, what are the causes of stress? First of all, this is job insecurity, high performance demand, bad boss. If bad boss is there, then obvious stress is there. Workplace culture. If culture is not good, then it causes to stress. If if a person is suffering from the personal or family problems, then he has some kind of stress. And technology, if technology changes again and again, then it causes a it creates the stress. Now, what are the signs of stress? There are four types of signs. First is physical signs, second is mental signs, third is behavioral signs, and fourth is job stress signs. Now, probable symptoms of stress. In this, these are the symptoms. How can you say that a person is suffering from stress or not? If he is suffering from insomnia, I hope you know the meaning of insomnia. If he is suffering from insomnia, then we can say that he is suffering from stress. Loss of mental concentration. If he cannot concentration on a single thing, then we can say that he has some kind of stress. Absenteeism. Some persons are suffering from absenteeism. They forget the things very often. So we can say that they have some kind of stress. Depression is also the symptom of stress. Frustration, extreme anger. If someone is getting angry by on little things, then we can say that he is suffering from stress. Migraine. This problem is very common in nowadays. So if someone is suffering from migraine, then we can see him ki he is suffering from stress or he is going to suffering from stress. Family conflict, as we already covered, headache and back problem. So these are the symptoms of stress. The types of stress. There are two types of stress: eustress and distress. The positive stress is eustress and negative stress is distress. So eustress is positive stress. It motivates. It is short term. It helps to feel exciting. It improves the performance of the employee, and it is perceived as within our coping abilities. The results of positive stress: enable concentration, increase performance, motivates innovation, creativity, growth and development, and energy. Distress, this is a negative stress. It causes anxiety. It can be short or long term. Feels unpleasant, decreased performance, can lead to mental and physical problems. Negative stress results: lack of motivation, lack of confidence, bad mood, tiredness, reduced effectiveness, loss of energy, behavioral problems, physical and mental problems. So these are the negative stress results. Work related stress can result in high levels of employee turnover. If employee turnover is high in a company, then obvious there is a work related stress in employees. The employees experiencing stress are more likely to make poor decisions. Basically, it will help, it will affect the business. It will negatively affect the business because it affects the employees performance. So eventually it will also affect the business decisions and its performance. So stress management involves controlling and reducing the tension that occurs in stressful situations by making emotional and physical changes. The degree of stress and the desire to make the changes will determine how much change takes place. Stress management is very important nowadays because uh, 2 or 3 persons in every 10 persons is suffering from stress. So stress management is very necessary. It helps to manage the stress. Techniques of stress management: laughter is very good technique to cope up with the stress. Autogenic training, it is a procedure developed by the German physician, so it is very helpful. Getting a hobby, if you have any hobby, then you can give time to that hobby and you can avoid the stress. Meditation nowadays, very people using the meditation, most of the people using the meditation in Western countries to remove the stress, to reduce the stress. Deep breathing, yog nidra, and nootropics. Nootropics are the positive drugs. These are the good drugs that can help you to control your mental condition. It helps to provide you the reduce the stress. That is a nootropic. These are the basically drugs, positive drugs, not negative drugs. Fractional relaxation. So these are some techniques of stress management. I want to told you, in fractional relaxation, it is like the massage. The muscles relaxation is there. Various body parts are there, and they provide the relaxation to various our muscles of the body to providing the relaxation. So a person can reduce his stress level. So these are the ABC of stress management. I am not dictating it. You have to just read it out. This is A to Z. How can we manage the stress? So this was our topic. I hope you revise this topic because we did in the class very well. So if you have any doubt, then you can mention in the comment section or you can call me. Thank you.